Sevika is undoubtedly one of the most memorable side characters from Arcane, and if you haven't watched Arcane yet, you're honestly missing out because I don't know what else to tell you. Just go watch the show. It's on Netflix. The fuck? To me, Sevika isn't just a side character. She's a true symbol of what it means to stay devoted and be loyal to someone. Starting with her personality, one thing you can never put in the same sentence when mentioning a character like Sevika is weakness. Sevika is a fearless, unflinching, and unapologetically bold character that is not afraid to speak up when things are not going right or when she perceives oppression from anyone. And this fearless nature is what makes her a natural born leader, in my opinion. Take for instance the moment she openly questioned Vanda's plans for negotiating with the Piltover enforcers in his own bar.
The Vander I knew, the one who built the underground, wouldn't be afraid to fight.
Do I look afraid?
No, you look weak.
This was the moment I realized Sevika was built differently, because that was a bold statement and it takes courage for one to be able to make such statements and stand by it.
You look weak.
I love that whistle signal so much. From Sevika's very debut scene, she demonstrated her ability to call out weakness when she sees one. Vanda's willingness to negotiate with Piltover enforcers for peace, while understandable as an attempt to prevent further bloodshed, did not align with what the Undercity truly needed at the time. They needed to stand up and fight, and Sevika recognized this. Sevika's readiness to make the necessary sacrifices, regardless of what the outcome may be, set her apart from the likes of Vanda and Vi. It's not that Vanda's approach is bad, but his reluctance to take the bolder steps made him, in Sevika's eyes, weak. Sevika, on the other hand, embodies the resolve to do what must be done without any fear of anyone.
You look weak.
You may argue that Sevika possesses such tough mindset because she has nothing to lose. That assumption doesn't hold up because the show did not offer us a proper backstory to Sevika's past to make this an argument. Sevika's actions in this debut scene simply showcased someone that is ready to put a stop to the Piltover's oppression to the people of the Undercity. It takes a lot of courage to reach that level of determination, if you ask me. When it comes to loyalty, all it takes for Sevika to be loyal to one is just a clear drive and motivation. Once it aligns with hers, she's loyal to you. A clear example of this is her relationship with Silco. After Sevika called out Vanda's weakness, we saw her shift her allegiance to Silco. This is because Silco's unyielding determination to fight for the future of the Undercity, regardless of the cost, aligned with Sevika's visions. Plus, she simply found someone who embodies the strength and resolve Vanda lacked. The moment that truly cemented Sevika as one of my favorite characters from Arcane was when she jumped in front of an explosion to save Silco's life, losing her arm in the process. To me, that was just the most compelling and the easiest action that have ever made me become a fan of a character before. And I really like that action did not go unnoticed. Turns out I wasn't the only person that was moved by that act, because Silco made Sevika his right-hand woman because of that act alone. He knew that he could trust her with his life from that point on. And from that moment onwards, Sevika became one of his most trusted confidants, and she offered him strategic advice and stood by him through thick and thin. Sevika's loyalty to Silco didn't stop at just following others. She actively looked out for Silco, even when it meant voicing hard truths. For instance, Sevika saw Jinx as a liability to their cause, and she warned Silco about it. But Silco dismissed her concerns because obviously he has a soft spot for Jinx. Silco simply labeled them as excuses. But then, if we are being honest, it wasn't just an excuse back in season 1. Sevika's loyalty was tested further when Finn, one of the Ken Barons, approached her with a plan to overthrow Silco because he was fed up with Silco's leadership. Finn thought he had Sevika on his side because she played along with his scheme, only for her to betray him in the end. That move solidified her loyalty to Silco and proves that Sevika isn't one to abandon a leader she truly believes in just because another person is offering a juicy opportunity. When Silco questioned the reason why she chose not to turn against him, Sevika replied,
"Were you tempted?"
Not for a worm like him.
This is because Sevika can spot weakness when she sees one. In her eyes, Finn was corny as fuck, that's why she paid him dust. Another great quality I like about Sevika is her aura. Sevika is a muscular built, brown-skinned, middle-aged woman with short black hair and grey eyes. One of my favorite details about her is how she uses cloak to cover her prosthetic arms, and the way she uncovers them when a fight comes knocking on her door. Absolute chef's kiss. What's even more impressive is that she can back up this intimidating aura with raw skill. Sevika is a powerhouse in hand-to-hand combat. She can throw hands with almost anybody when it comes to fighting, and with the help of the shimmer in her prosthetic arms, she's unstoppable because it enhances her ability to fight. The best place Sevika displayed her combat skills was during her fight with Vi back in season 1, episode 5 to be precise, just in case you're looking to go reward, because that fight in my opinion easily ranks as top 5 fights in season 1 if we're being honest, right? It was the scene that showed us that Sevika is not to be played with. She can throw hands. Sevika's prosthetic arm, which is heavily powered by shimmer, is both her greatest asset and sadly her biggest weakness, because if she were to lose her arm, she's significantly at a disadvantage in a battle. This arm was a gift from Silco. It was given to her after she lost her original arm in the explosion while saving his life. Later on in the show, we saw Jinx gift Sevika a new prosthetic arm customized with Jinx's signature chaotic aesthetic, which I loved so much. This gesture following Silco's was one of the rare moments someone extended kindness towards Sevika throughout Arcane, and she appreciated them a lot. Sevika's dependence on her prosthetic arm became clear when she lashed out during a moment of frustration at Silco's table. She felt defeated by the Undercity's crime lord's growing chaos at the time because she couldn't control them without her prosthetic arm to back her up. She felt weak, she felt defeated. You know, that was the moment we caught a glimpse of her vulnerability, a side of her that is often hidden beneath her tough persona. What sets Sevika apart is her ability to pick herself up and get back to business. That ability to recover and push forward no matter the circumstance is arguably her greatest strength, because we saw her get back to business right after throwing tantrums. An external factor I would want to add is that even after Silco's demise, Sevika did not bother to look for a new leader or join another group. Rather, she remained loyal to Silco and stayed true to her fight for the freedom of the Undercity. We saw her even join the Piltover enforcers to fight Mbessa and her soldiers in the last episode of season 2. This is to show you that Sevika is someone that is fully aware of what her mission is and someone that is determined to see the city of Zone thrive, and this is why I love her so much as a character in Arcane. If you made it to this level of the video, you are the real MVP. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. What do you think of Sevika as a character? Let me know in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm out of here.